one thing that has always amused me was when you sit down and watch a football game, and the people that are watching it with you are like yelling at the TV the entire time, telling the players what to do because they're, the best coach, better than Bill Belichick, I guess. And I never really understood how into it some people really can be by yelling at the TV until just this past week. I was watching television and there's a Target commercial out now. And the young girl is orchestrating this big, fantastic celebration. And there's the Nutcrackers are dancing, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are doing something. You've all seen this commercial. And all this stuff is going on. She pauses and she says, something's missing. And I felt like a sports fan. I'm like yelling at the TV. I'm like, yes, Jesus is missing. So I guess I'm a fanatic about church. I guess not about sports, about church. And then, of course, what happens? She says, yes, something's missing, and something so special is missing. And then out of the corner, a celebrity comes in with a star. And they say, oh, that's exactly what we were looking for. Now the party can go on. And of course, it misses the whole point of what this whole preparation season is all about. Yes, something so special is missing. That's what we're waiting with such joyful expectation for. We're waiting for the coming of love itself, Jesus Christ, to pour into our lives. There was another thing I was listening to on the radio. A lady called in and was talking about preparing and getting ready for Christmas. And they always need to preface and say, I love this season, but I'm not religious at all. They need to throw it out there. Not for the religious reason, but I just really love to give because it makes me feel so good. Again, with the Target commercial, the party, the celebration, it's all about how wonderful it's going to be if I get all the right stuff. It's about me. Or if I'm going to be given the right gifts, I love to give, but it's only so that I feel good. Where is letting love in? The thing that is missing is Jesus Christ. It's love. Then we hear the gospel story. John the Baptist in prison. He is in prison. And he's hearing about this Jesus. And they've been waiting with joyful expectation for the coming of this Messiah. And the Messiah was supposed to be the one who's going to be setting everything straight from now on. Going to be turning the world upside down and putting right order and judging those that need to be judged. So John the Baptist sends his disciples out. They hear about this Jesus guy. And he's very other of what they were expecting the Messiah to be. This Jesus guy who was walking around was eating with sinners. He was kind of messy. He was kind of down and dirty. But through eating with sinners and cleansing lepers and doing all sorts of things, the blind see. The lame, what do lame people do? They hear. They walk. Sorry, they walk. Okay, this one's not going on the internet. I think I'm just going to sit down now. Okay. But this coming of the Messiah that we're waiting for is a messy Messiah. The letting of love in during this time, it allows us to enter into the down and dirty, and that's what we're preparing for during this Advent season. Something is indeed missing if all we're doing is trying to plan the best parties or just trying to get the best gifts so that we all feel good. There is something so deeply missing, a whole dimension of this preparation time that we're missing out of. And it's love itself. Jesus Christ, love itself. So as we move into this third week of Advent, we are called to rejoice. We are called to rejoice because the thing that we are waiting for, love itself, brings so much death, brings so much life into our lives. The deaf hear, the mute speak. The lame walk. So many things happen if we let love in. If we don't, what happens? We just have this big celebration, but it's all on the surface. So may we open our hearts a little bit more and let love in during these last couple of weeks of Advent. And we'd be very surprised when The Lord does come into our lives in all these ways that we don't expect. Because we know when we reach out to those that most need it, yes, yeah, it is going to make us feel good, but we can transform their lives because they see the light of Christ in us. They see Jesus Christ, love itself, through our words, through our actions, through our deeds. So we have so many reasons to rejoice today on this third Sunday of Advent. But still, we slow down and see where love is still, where we are meant to touch somebody's life in these next couple of weeks.